Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to Centurion's Review. Just want to let you know my Kickstarter for my Battle of Zom, a video game, only has 1 day left, so if you want to get it at a steep discount, now is the time. Anyhow, I am selling a bunch of Osprey books here. Condition on these ranges from very good to mint. Let's just go through them. I'm selling them for $10 each. First book you buy is $4 shipping. Each additional book is $1 extra for shipping. So we got Russia's War in Afghanistan, U.S. Infantryman in World War II, Part 1, Israeli Soldier versus Syrian Soldier. It's got some good illustrations in it too. Arab Armies of the Middle East. Here's a unique one. Elite Forces of India and Pakistan. This one I actually would say, instead of very good condition, I'd put as good. It's got a slight crease there. Alright, and then we got Robert E. Lee, Leadership, Strategy, and Conflict. Panzer Crewman, so if you're into World War II, probably like that. F-15 Eagle. That one's got good illustrations too. Striker combat vehicles. It's got the cage here for RPGs to hopefully detonate them away from the hole. Alright, this one here I don't believe is Osprey. This is something else. GI, the illustrated history of the American soldier, his uniform and equipment, America's Commandos, U.S. Special Forces of World War II and Korea. And here's another GI one, Screaming Eagles, the 101st Airborne Division from D-Day to Desert Storm. Arnhem, Operation Market Garden. This is a good one to get. This one I put in good condition instead of very good. Alright, Humvee, this one looks mint. 1980 to 2005. British Army, 1914 through 1918. There's not that many Osprey books about World War I, so... Here's another unique one. Scud Ballistic Missile and Launch Systems from 1955 to 2005. They used these in the first Gulf War against us. Luftwaffe Field Divisions, 1941 to 1945. Yes, the Luftwaffe, which was the German Air Force, did have some infantry divisions. This one I'd put as good condition, not very good. Here's a really good one. Attila and the Nomad Hordes. Not a whole lot of information about them in the world, so anytime you can get a book about Attila and all these nomadic armies, it's a good idea to pick it up. Here's Kadesh, 1300 BC. There's been a few war games about this. World War II combat uniforms and insignia. This one is not from Osprey. Aztec Warrior, that's a really unique one. Not much literature about that out there. Aztec, Mixtec, and Zapotec armies. Italian militiamen from 1260 to 1392. Armies of the Vietnam War from 1962 to 1975. Soviet bloc elite forces, this would be Cold War era. Soldiers of the English Civil War, Part 1, Infantry. But that's a crazy uniform. Anglo-Saxon, I'm not just sure how to pronounce it. I don't know if that's Thegan or what. 449 to 1066 AD. And here we have another GI book, The War in Europe, from the Kasserine Pass to Berlin, 1942 to 1945. Alright, now we got the Austrian Army, 1740 to 1780. Part 1, Cavalry. Here's a really... Actually, this one's not for sale. I'm going to keep this one, Army of the Alexander the Great. Alright, Jacobite Rebellion, 1689 to 1745. Armies of the Gulf War. Second World War, Part 6, Northwest Europe, 1944 to 45. The American Plains Indians. U.S. Marine in Iraq, Operation Iraqi Freedom, 2003. That's a good one. This one I'm actually keeping too. I don't know how this got in the pile here. Caesar's Gallic Wars. Alright, here we have Challenger 2 main battle tank, 1987 to 2006. This one's hardcover. This is Okinawa, 1945. This right here is not Osprey, but it's the same size. Napoleon's line infantry and artillery, created in color photographs. Good photographs of reenactors. Napoleon's Imperial Guard, recreated in color photographs. Yeah, these guys had good uniforms back then. Napoleon's Line Cavalry. This one's all photographs too. And here we have Waterloo, 1815, the birth of modern Europe. Yeah, this one I consider just good condition, not very good. Here's Napoleon's Marshals. This one's in good condition too. Alright, U.S. Army combat equipment from 1910 to 1988. That's quite a long time period. Basically from World War I to the Cold War. Armies of Crecy and Poitiers, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Late Roman infantry, this one I'm keeping, and this one too. I'm not sure how they got in that pile there. Alright, and last one that I actually am selling is the British Army in campaign 1816 to 1902, the Crimean War from 1854 to 1856. I'll put a link in the description of the video saying where you can go to contact me if you're interested in any of these. I'll have a list of all the books there. Thanks and have a good evening.